Well, just left the INM office and good news. I'm a residente temporal. Hey there. I am in beautiful Cozumel, Mexico because a few months ago I applied for a temporary resident visa back home in Austin. And now I'm here in Mexico to finish the second half of the process, which is going to immigration with your paperwork and hopefully coming out with a residency card. Been researching this for quite a while and looking at different Facebook groups and YouTube videos. I found Backpacking Brunette's channel really helpful, and also Q RuPaul on To Expats Mexico, really helpful. And a lot of information has been during the height of the pandemic, and so it was harder to get things done, but it's sounding like the Cozumel office might make it kind of easy. So I'm getting my paperwork ready. I came in on a Saturday, and my plan is to go in Tuesday to immigration to get all that process done. Still a few unknowns, but I'm feeling optimistic. So I don't know how long it'll take. Will it be fast? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But I'm excited. All right, let's see what happens. So the residency process for Mexico is usually described in two parts. Part one being getting your visa at a consulate before you come to Mexico, and part two, doing the immigration process once you get here in Mexico. Well, part two actually has two parts. Part one being putting all your documents and submitting them, and then at that time you'll get an appointment to come back for your fingerprints and such. Hey y'all, got a run and gun it today. I'm off to INM here in Cozumel, immigration. It's at calle 5, 5th Street and Avenida 15, 15th Avenue. About a 10-minute walk for me. We're headed over there now. And I've got my paperwork, all my documents, and my passport. The INM office here in Cozumel does need a hard copy of the Formato Básico, if you're familiar with that, when you register and do your FMM. So I'm headed there. The office opens up around 9. So I'm there. I confirmed you'll need to get there about maybe 8:45-ish or so to get in line. Not there may even be that large of a line compared to maybe other immigration offices. So let's mosey on down and get there. When you arrive at INM before they open, you'll just kind of queue up outside the office in the shade, of course. And then when they're ready, the security guard will come out with a sign-in book, and you just sign in with your name, date, your country, and your reason for visit, more or less. And be sure to bring a mask. They still require a mask for you to enter. So, good news. I just left the immigration office, and that was easy. Submitted, just showed my visa and my passport for the temporary residency, and had my paperwork ready. The immigration officer gave it a quick look, and we're good to go. Processed some stuff. It took about maybe 10 minutes. After she reviews the paperwork, you sign a document with your email address, and then you pay for your application, about 5,100 pesos, I think 5,180, I believe. Then after you pay, you get a receipt, and then one more document you sign, and you will get an email with the approval or denial of your application. And then you will return to INM, to the office physically, to schedule the appointment for your fingerprints, schedule appointment, and then you come back at your appointment time, do your fingerprints, and then your card will be printed, possibly same day, might be later, we'll find out. But overall, that was super duper easy and this is, again, will be specific to Cozumel. The immigration office you're using, if it's not Cozumel, could be very different. I only needed one copy of everything, the formato básico, the application form that you get online, the 3-page document, and then had to download my FMM and sign it. That you also do online. For Cozumel, Cozumel is not handing out paper FMM forms. That's your immigration form that you fill out on the, you fill out on the plane. You don't do that anymore, so just go online with your information, and it's pre-populated, and you just print it out. And then one copy of my passport page with my information and signature, and then a copy of the passport page that has your visa in it. So, yay, not bad at all. I'm kind of surprised. So, some good news. Yesterday was my visit to INM, or I submitted my documentation for my temporary residency visa. And at straight up 5 o'clock, I received an email with my, effectively a confirmation letter, mostly a really long letter. I'll show you an image of it. And it says, get your fingerprints done in 3 days. So I'm up early this morning to go to Office Max. That's the only place that's open this early, so I can print that document. Figure it's better to have a hard copy of it, just to, you know, government likes paper. So let me do that, get that printed, and I'll head straight over to INM this morning to schedule my biometrics appointment, basically just fingerprints. So alrighty, let's get to it. Oh boy, so that was a so Office Max is only $1 to print a black and white copy, the PDF. I was fine. There's someone in front of me. It took a long time. But the only place that's open this early in the morning that's near me. So, alrighty, off to INM to schedule my appointment, my cita for the biometrics. Alrighty, just left INM for scheduling my appointment for my biometrics. Success. That was super fast, super easy. That email that you get with the confirmation form, absolutely print that 100%. Show up with that form. They actually have you sign that. They take that copy and they give you the original with the color ink for your records and to have. So awesome. So my appointment is for tomorrow, 10:30, and you don't have to wait early in line. You don't have to get there early. You just show up at 10:30, and there's the seats on the side. This is where you go for your biometrics. It's understood you're there for that appointment. So nice. So I'm 2 for 2 so far. Getting my document submitted yesterday. Got my confirmation letter end of day yesterday. Went in this morning for my appointment, or to schedule my appointment, and then tomorrow's my actual appointment. And I think they do the biometrics midday, and then I think at the end of the day, you might actually receive your card. There's a sign that says cards are available after 4 p.m. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. So not bad at all. I'm super excited. This was very doable for those of you thinking, for those of you at the time, and considering doing it yourself. Totally possible if you have everything printed out. So awesome. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So just got out of my I&M fingerprint appointment, which is the third and almost final step. So the appointment time was 10:30, but there's a specific person that has to do the fingerprinting and photos, and he didn't arrive until maybe 10 after 11 because apparently the cruise ships, he has duty over at the cruise ship, so I got to finish that up before it comes to the I&M office here in downtown Cozumel, in El Centro. So when they call your name, just show your passport. They give you a basically like a temporary resident little certificate, and then you'll sign that. You'll do your right-hand fingerprints, your left-hand fingerprints, your thumbs. You'll do your photos, the front and both sides. If you have long hair, make sure the hair is behind your ears. No jewelry, no glasses, no earrings, of course. Take your photos, and then you'll sign one more document, or you'll sign on a little signature pad. It'll be important, again, that signature looks just like the signature of your passport. That's really important, that your signature always looks the same and matches your passport. Sign, and then they print one more document, sign there, and you are done. The Cozumel office does print the temporary residency cards there, and they're available after 4 o'clock. The office is, I believe the office generally closes around 2 or so, so it's closed for appointments, but at 4 o'clock you just go to the office, you're supposed to knock on the door, pick up your card. So it's 4 visits total. 1, submitting paperwork. 2, making an appointment for fingerprints. 3, your fingerprints. And 4, picking up your residency card. So, fairly smooth process. Again, always budget a lot of time for your appointments because someone's running late or something bad happens. There's a lot of people, or who knows, the weather, could be anything. I think, as in many countries, the key will be patience. As long as you have patience, you'll be okay. So even if you're hiring a assistant or a gestores, there are certain things that are even out of their control, so things can still go awry no matter who you hire. It's out of their control, it's everyone's control. So patience no matter which path you do, if you do it yourself or if you hire someone. So, all right. Well, just left the I&M office, and good news. I'm a residente temporal. I'm a residency card, yay! Official. So overall, that was pretty darn easy, which makes me suspicious, to be honest. Yeah, the appointment to go pick up your card here in Cozumel, they let people in around 4-ish. The guy who did the biometrics in the morning, he's the one who shows up, and he has everyone's paperwork, and he'll just call your name out. You go up, he hands you your card, and that's it. Nothing else. You don't sign anything, don't need any paperwork, you're done. So, yeah, can you do it on your own? Absolutely. Should you? That's kind of up to you and how much time you have to do the research and paperwork, and you have a flexible day. So we'll talk more about that. Alrighty, hope that helps y'all.